folks, welcome back to the Don's channel. I am the Don Father and I'm about to do a request for a channel member, Carol. Thanks very much, Carol, for your support. And she's requested something that's a little bit more light-hearted, I think was the word she used, or something like that. It's Ray Stevens' The Mississippi Squirrel Revival. It's a music video, and I'll tell you, I've never heard it, so I'm looking forward to it. I think it's probably going to be quite a funny one, so that's all good. Hopefully, if you haven't heard it, you'll enjoy it like I will. The link to the original video will be in the description section below, and if you'd like a personalised video request shout out, either join the channel as a member like Carol has, or become a patron. The link to that will be in the description section below as well. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share, and put the bell on, and also subscribe to us on Rumble. It's kind of like YouTube. You can upload videos there, so there'll be videos on that that I'm not putting on YouTube because they've possibly been blocked. And leave a few boxing boxing gloves, which is the equivalent of a like on YouTube as well. So that's everything. Can't wait to do this. No more talking. Let's go.
Well, when I was a kid, I'd take a trip every summer down to Mississippi, visit my granny in her antebellum world. I'd run barefooted all day long, climbing trees, free as a song. One day, I happened to catch myself a squirrel. Well, I stuffed him down in an old shoebox and punched a couple holes in the top. When Sunday came, I snuck him into church. I was sitting way back in the very last pew, showing him to my good buddy Hugh when that squirrel got loose, went totally berserk. But what happened next is hard to tell. Some thought it was heaven, thought it was hell, but the fact that something was among us was plain to see. As the choir sang, "I Surrender All," the squirrel ran up Harv Newland's coveralls, and Harv leaped to his feet and said, "Something's got a hold on me!" Yeah! The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting hallelujah. Well, Harv hit the out dancing and screaming. Some thought he had religion, others thought he had a demon, and Harv thought he had a weed eater loose and he screwed the loons. He fell to his knees to plead and beg, and that squirrel ran out of his breeches leg unobserved to the other side of the room. All the way down to the amen pew where sat Sister Bertha Better Than You, who'd been watching all the commotion with sadistic glee. Should have seen that look in her eyes when that squirrel jumped her garters and crossed her thighs. She jumped to her feet and said, "Lord, have mercy on me." As that squirrel made laps inside her dress, she began to cry and then to confess to sins and make a sailor blush with shame. She told of gossip and church dissension, but the thing that got the most attention was when she talked about her love life. And then she started naming names. The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting hallelujah. 7 deacons and the pastor got saved, and $25,000 was raised, and 50 volunteered for missions in the Congo on the spot. And even without an invitation, there were at least 500 rededications, and we all got rebaptized whether we needed it or not. Now you've heard the Bible story, I guess, how he parted the waters for Moses to pass. Oh, the miracles God has wrought in this old world. But the one I'll remember till my dying day is how he put that church back on the narrow way with a half-crazed Mississippi squirrel. The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting hallelujah. The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in
Caught by the love, come on. Well, that's the end of the song, and I've got to say, it's absolutely bonkers. I loved it. Ridiculous lyrics, ridiculous video, just a bit of light-hearted fun, madness. I would love to be in a church service where the Squirrel revival happened. That would be hilarious. And could you imagine all these stories coming to light? You'd be like, ah, oh my word, sitting there listening to such and such went with such and such. Mental. Absolutely crazy, brilliant. I was trying not to laugh the whole way through it and distract from the video, but it's mental. The lyrics are mad, the video is mad. Him popping his head down the side of the pew like that, as if he was the young lad crawling underneath the pews trying to find this squirrel. Mental. That is my word for the day on that song. Mental. Thanks very much, Carol, for the request. Don't forget, if you'd like a personalised video request and shout out, join the channel as a member or become a patron. The link to the original video if you want to watch it again will be in the description section below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share and put the bell on, and subscribe to us on Rumble as well, and leave a few boxing gloves as well if you like any of the videos. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. That's just nuts. Nuts like ah, sorry about that, pardon the pun. Anyway, it's been a long day, I'm sorry. Thanks very much, everyone, and I'll see you all soon.